In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some great deals you guys can take a hold of at Metro by T-Mobile right now. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. In this video, we're going to be talking about some amazing deals that you can get at Metro by T-Mobile for the month of December 2023. Some very spectacular deals on here. We also have a wild card on here, so stay tuned for that. It's kind of the first of its kind at Metro by T-Mobile, so I'm really excited to announce this news on here as well. I was going to make a separate video on it, but let's just do it on here. But I did kind of make like a tier list or a countdown or my top 5 or top 6 or whatever. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this off. So we're going to start with the basic deals, and we're going to go down the line and show you guys some amazing deals. But the first deal we have on here is the Moto G Power 5G 2023 variant. If you guys get a new number at Metro by T-Mobile, you guys can get this device for $0. So we have a new line discount of $249 applied. And if you bring your own number, you guys can get this device for $0 as well. If you guys do want to see accurate pricing for current customers and you guys are already a part of Metro by T-Mobile, just sign into Metro by T-Mobile or your My Metro account at metrobytmobile.com, and it will show you the current pricing for a current user of Metro by T-Mobile in case you guys want to upgrade to any of these devices. But if you guys want to get a free phone and you guys are thinking about switching from Cricket Wireless or Boost Mobile or something that's not affiliated with T-Mobile or any of its subsidiaries, this is definitely a great deal. $0 for this device. We have some really decent key features on here. We have, of course, 5G activated device. We have a dedicated macro vision camera. The camera on here is pretty decent. We have a decent amount of storage. I believe we have 256 gigabytes of internal storage in this device. So that was the difference between this and the Moto G Stylus 5G. The Moto G Power does not have expandable storage via micro SD card, but we do have a ton of storage in here. We have 256 gigs, so definitely think that's more than enough for most people. Of course, we have a 5,000 milliamp battery, Dolby Atmos stereo speakers. You don't really see that on a ton of budget phones, so that's in there as well. Of course, we have our UX experience, and of course, we have all of the Moto actions that you guys love if you are familiar with Motorola. If you guys aren't familiar with Motorola, they have all these types of different actions like twist to open up the camera, of course, chop for flashlight. Really, really cool stuff. If you guys are trying to get a cheaper device, or of course a free device in this case, this is one of the best optimized devices that you can get next to Google. So this is kind of like the budget version of Google. It's basically a stripped down version of Android. It's really vanilla, but it's nice that we do have Moto actions on here, and that's why it comes in at number 5. Also 120 hertz refresh rate on here as well. So if you guys are trying to keep up with the times as far as like gaming and stuff like that, this is going to look really nice in the games you play. Going down to our 4th device, and a device that has been really popular this year, and it even has an amazing rating of about 4 stars in Metro by T-Mobile. That's kind of rare. I don't really see that too much on Metro by T-Mobile's website. So the next device we have, which is number 4, we're going, I guess, from like least to greatest, as I said, the Nord N30 5G from OnePlus. And I think you guys already know that I absolutely love this device. This has a suggested retail price of $279.99. So if you guys are going to get a new number, this device is going to be $19.99. A huge discount, so that's a new line discount applied of $260. And of course, if you bring your own number, it's going to be $0. So if you bring your number from another carrier, this is going to be absolutely free. And of course, again, check the current customer upgrade price on this device. Some of the key features on this device, some very, very nice features. Of course, we have our Oxygen OS based Android 13.1 on this device. We have a 3 times in sensor zoom on this device. We also have a 50-watt Super VOC charger, Endurance Edition charger. So we have a 50-watt charging on this device. Any of the other devices that are on this list do not have 50-watt charging. So if you guys are the type of gamers out there that need something like that, you can charge your device up very, very quickly. We also have an external micro SD card support in here up to 1 terabyte. And I even believe we have 256 gigabytes of internal storage, if I'm not mistaken. We also have a decent processor inside of here. If you guys don't know, I did some gaming on this device. It looked pretty good. And all around, even at $280, this device is extremely, extremely solid. It's one of the best budget phones, I believe, of this year, next to like the Bold N3 and some other stuff like the Galaxy A54. But amazing device that OnePlus released this year. This is a very solid device. Not to mention we have stereo speakers and a headphone jack. in 2023. So we have some beautiful stuff on this phone. We have 8 gigabytes of RAM on this device as well, and we have just a ton more of surprises inside of here. And this kind of has a new and refreshing Oxygen OS on it. So if you guys aren't used to that, it's actually pretty nice, and it feels very homely like a Samsung device. So definitely like this device, and that's why it comes in at number 4. Now coming in at number 3, we do have a wild card, and I believe this is the first of its kind. We may have had some other authorized dealers that were selling like the Galaxy Z Fold and all that type of stuff, but this is the first one that I see advertised on their website. And number 3 is going to be the Razer 2023, and this is going to be the Razer foldable device, as you guys can see. And this is going to be the 128 gigabyte variant of this device. If you bring in a new number, this device is only going to be $360, so we get a new line discount applied of $190. And if you bring your number in, this device will only be $199.99. That is a great deal for this device. I don't know why not too many people have been talking about this, but I may even pick this up for myself. Definitely looks like a really good deal. That's why it comes in at number 3. And some of the specifications that we have on here, of course, we have the iconic foldable design on here that you're not really going to get on any other phones at Metro by T-Mobile right now. As of yet, hopefully Samsung brings all the foldables and all that stuff there. That would be great. Of course, we have a 4200 milliamp battery, a 1.5-inch external display for essentials at a glance, which is basically like your notifications, if you're playing a song on Spotify, or the time and date and stuff like that, I'm sure is going to be on here. So that's beautiful to see. We also have a 6.9-inch POLED screen with Dolby Atmos and spatial sound, a powerful Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 processor inside of here. We have turbo power charging at 30-watt charging. And of course, we have that 5-watt wireless charging on this device as well. I just wanted to add this in here because I haven't seen a ton of foldable devices at Metro by T-Mobile, or any for that matter. I can't remember. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys know if there were other foldable devices that you saw at Metro before. I haven't seen them, or at least I don't remember them, but that's why this device comes in at number 3. Now coming in at number 2, this is one of the most popular devices of the year, and I'm sure you guys can already tell what device this is going to actually be. One of my favorite devices of the year. And at this price tag, this is kind of amazing, honestly, for this deal. So the suggested retail price is $470. I don't know if it's that much, Metro by T-Mobile. I think they raised the prices a little bit. You definitely can get an unlocked one on eBay or Best Buy or Amazon for a lot less right now. It's probably around more like $350. But even at $350, going down at a 128 gigabyte variant of the Galaxy A54, if you guys open a new number at Metro by T-Mobile, you guys can get a $420 discount, giving you the Galaxy A54 for $49.99, of course, plus taxes and fees. And if you bring your number in, this device is going to be absolutely free. So this is definitely a good time to switch from Boost Mobile, Cricket, all those other carriers to Metro by T-Mobile, because they're offering some great deals out here. For the Galaxy A54, of course, this is going to be a 5G capable device. We have a decent triple camera setup, and I've definitely noticed the pictures have gotten better. The colors and stabilization for the video have gotten better as well. And of course, we have a new, more premium design. We have a glass back instead of a plastic back that we saw on devices before the Galaxy A54. So with that, we also get adaptive power saving. We have a 25-watt fast charging. We can also expand our memory via micro SD card. We have an enriched stereo audio, so stereo speakers. And of course, we have some decent durability on this device. The processor wasn't the greatest in the world. I don't think it was the best processor to put inside of here, but if you guys are wanting to play like Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, any of those type of games, they're going to run perfectly fine on here. This is a very, very solid device, and Samsung is getting closer and closer to the S series with the A series devices. So I really enjoyed the A54 this year, and I think a lot of you will, especially at this price tag, and that's why it comes in at number 2. And I know many of you are like, why is that number 2? That's a great deal. $0 for a Galaxy A54. That's probably $400 or a little bit less than that. this is the best deal that you can get at Metro by T-Mobile right now. I would absolutely call in first to check with the prices that they have at that authorized dealer. And if you can, go to a commercial Metro by T-Mobile or just buy it online. You guys can always do that. But if you guys are trying to get the best deal and most accurate deal, I would recommend going to commercial dealers. If you guys know an authorized dealer, that is good. Take a hold of this deal right here. So the number one deal that I have found is the Galaxy S23 FE. And if you guys open a new line at Metro by T-Mobile, you can get this device down from $599 to $99.99. So a new line discount applied of $500. Amazing deal. Very, very good deal. And of course, if you bring your own number, it's even less. We get a $549 discount. Bringing your own number gets you this device for $49.99 for the Galaxy S23 FE. It's basically like a watered down Galaxy S23. It's still very premium. It is going to be more premium than the Galaxy A54. It is going to have those niceties that you see in the flagship, just kind of stripped down a little bit to make it a little bit more budget friendly. But at this price tag, this is looking really, really good. Of course, we have a 4,500 milliamp battery inside of here, super fast charging capability. We have a premium foam, so this is going to be glass and all aluminum build. We have, of course, our Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor inside of here. So this is the most powerful processor that you guys are going to find on this list. And what's weird is that this is so close to the price of the Galaxy A54's deal. So if you guys are thinking about getting the Galaxy A54, don't let me stop you, but this is absolutely a better deal. We also have a really decent camera on this device. My camera review is going to be coming out very soon on this, but we have a high resolution camera on this. We have some very, very decent quality. We have a premium display, 30 times space zoom. We have some AI powered editing tools, Bluetooth 5.3. We have a full HD dynamic display on this device as well. Of course, 8 gigabytes of RAM inside of here. And I think the biggest thing that's going to be the difference, of course, is going to be the camera, the camera's video stabilization, the photos that you're taking, of course, the processor, and probably the build quality. Although the Galaxy A54 build quality is actually really, really good already, this is the most premium phone that you can get at Metro by T-Mobile for this cheap of a price. So really, really do like that Metro by T-Mobile is holding these type of deals. And of course, if you guys do want to sign into your My Metro account on metrobytmobile.com or your Metro by T-Mobile account on their website, it is going to show you their current deals next to it. So we have new customer, as you guys can see, and if you click on current customer, you guys can go ahead and sign in, and it's basically going to take all of your information and stuff and give you your deal if you guys are going to upgrade or whatever. So with all of that said, I do have a couple more phones, and this is for the people that want an Apple device, because not everybody likes Androids. I love Androids, but some people just want an iPhone. And for that, for the two best deals that I found on iPhones at Metro by T-Mobile, it's going to be the iPhone 12 and the iPhone SE 3rd generation. So we're going to start off with the iPhone 12. This is obviously a little bit newer, a couple years older, but this is still going to have your updates on this device. It's going to have all the premium and niceties that an iPhone has on here. However, it is only going to be the 64 gigabyte variant, so that might be a big thing for you, but you can always use iCloud storage if you guys want to save your photos on there. So if you guys open a new line at Metro by T-Mobile, you guys can get a $100 discount from $629.99 to $529.99. But the big thing is, if you switch from your current carrier to Metro by T-Mobile, you guys can get the iPhone 12 at a $529 discount down to $99.99. So definitely a great little discount, or a huge discount for the iPhone 12. And of course, the last device we're going to talk about is the iPhone SE 3rd generation. This is also going to be the 64 gigabyte variant, and it's going to be coming in midnight black. But for a new number, opening a new line at Metro by T-Mobile, we get a new line discount of $100, which is going to be taken down from $429 to $329, which is decent. I wouldn't spend that much on an iPhone SE 3rd generation, but this one is a little bit better. So if you bring your own number, this device goes down from $429.99 to $99.99. So only $100 for the iPhone SE 3rd generation. So if you you are thinking about bringing your kid's number over, or even your number over, or your family member's number over to Metro by T-Mobile, you guys can get this phone for $100. So we have some decent deals on iPhones. Of course, the best deals I feel like this whole video had was the Galaxy A54 and the Galaxy S23 FE. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think Metro by T-Mobile had some pretty good discounts this year, but let me know what your favorite one or the best one is in the comment section down below. And if you guys are going to take a hold of any of these deals, let me know which phone you guys are going to pick up. But hopefully this video helped you guys make a shopping decision. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.